Atomic Championship Wrestling and Women Warriors in action tonight. Without any further ado, your opening contest is set for one fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to War Eternal, presented by Atomic Championship Wrestling and Rogue Women Warriors, as we bring to you again another night of some of the best in professional wrestling. James Fraser here on the call with you, alongside me, Ryan Miller. How you doing tonight, sir?
Jim, I am fantastic. Thank you so much. What an awesome card ACW and Rogue Women Warriors put together here tonight, and what a way to kick off this show with this gentleman here, Brandon Scott.
Brandon Scott, set to go one-on-one with NWA champion Nick Aldis, two-time NWA champion, it should be said, in the near future. So much to come tonight. A number of familiar faces, debuting athletes as well. Brandon Scott among them. Former Cruiserweight champion Jamie Senegal is going to go one-on-one with the dangerous veteran John Dahmer. Lady Frost going mano-a-mano or woman-a-woman with Brittany Blake in a featured Rogue match.
Absolutely. I mean, speaking of Rogue, we have the World Championship match where Lufisto takes on Cass Valentine, who's looking to get her championship back.
And as well, Mr. USA himself, Tony Atlas, is here. And Bro Keller going to go against heavyweight champion, the Savage Gentleman, Victor Benjamin, in our co-main event, trying to recapture the ACW Heavyweight Championship.
The other side of that main event, Jay, Mercedes Martinez battles Kimberly Watt. A main event that's going to be.
Yeah. Highly anticipated singles matchup. As we see G-Raver here unmasking that frightening visage of his. He's a unique individual, as they say.
Halloween may be over, but not in this man's mind. G-Raver's in the house.
I think we've got another dead microphone in the house. Not the first time. Carolina, that's the power of the booming vocals of Carolina Jim, just destroying microphones coast to coast.
Jim's speechless.
Well, yeah, that's a unique one. I know for a fact we bought new microphones to avoid this exact situation.
Maybe we didn't put the batteries in.
I don't know. Maybe Scotty Jeffries stole them. Maybe he needed to freshen up his beard trimmer or something for not his beard. Brandon Scott raring to go here against G-Raver. Ryan. Sounds like a tested microphone. You know, just a few days ago, G-Raver was beaten by Nick Gage in a thumbtacks match. He also lost a tag team death match just a few days before that, and lost a six-man tag death match a week before that. And I have to wonder if he's in any shape to compete here. You can see some of those purple, raw wounds on him just starting to heal now.
I mean, I'm not surprised the mic's not working.
Just the amount of abuse that guy has put his body through for the love of what he does
193
is just beyond the pale.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Jim did it.
You probably broke it.
You're not supposed to tap him, he broke it already.
Ladies and gentlemen, 193, Robbinsdale, Minnesota, Mr. Excellent Brandon Scott.
I'm not used to Brandon Scott being booed out of the house here. That's a new one.
G-Raver likes that.
186 pounds from the 6th Ward, G-Raver.
All right, so we learned something tonight, Ryan. Stevens, Pennsylvania gets down G-Raver style, apparently.
They sure do.
I mean, Brandon Scott's such a clean-cut guy. I just have a hard time imagining Middle America not getting behind him.
He might be the cleanest cut here in all of Stevens right now.
Well, I don't know about that, but
That's where the bets come from.
they really are polar opposites, at least visually.
All right, so without a microphone here, we had G-Raver coming in 5'8", 186. Brandon Scott in the blue trunk, 5'8", 193, taking on G-Raver again in the black there.
Oh! Springboard to do an arm drag there. This G-Raver really heating up with some speed attacks here. Brandon Scott thrown there. G-Raver measuring him. Scott wants a break.
Scott may be unsure how to handle somebody like G-Raver. Somebody who can absolutely wrestle pound for pound with anybody else, but also can go to the extremes here.
Well, this is a light heavyweight / cruiserweight match, if you will. I mean, just a classic non-heavyweight match here. Scott has put on some weight over the years, some mass. Originally coming into the wrestling business, I think just over 150, just shy of 160. Kind of hanging around just under that 200-pound mark right now. Up and over.
Great speed by both these gentlemen here tonight.
Scott catches him. Looking for a tilt-throw backbreaker, and G-Raver snaps out there. Catches a hold of that drop kick. Raver finding the mark there on the equally fast Scott. Up and over, almost trying to eject him out of the ring there is Scott. Raver fires back. A little too much time there. Scott can see him coming. Now Scott telegraphs it and gets caught.
It's a lot of fun watching somebody like G-Raver because you can see.
Oh, good Lord!
Wow! What a move there by Mr. Excellent, Brandon Scott.
Caught in the buckles on the second rope. G-Raver eats a code breaker for the ages from Brandon Scott. Brandon Scott has had some. Oh, there's been. Not quite. Brandon Scott has had some great singles victories. He's got wins over guys like Jack Swagger, Ken Dixon, Sean Carr, who we know from here.
Absolutely.
And he's been scouted by your friendly televised wrestling promotion, but not with as many wins when it came to televised and non-televised matches under a major banner. But still, got a major upside in the backdrop there on G-Raver. Scott positioning him here. See how out of things G-Raver is. Catches a fist to the temple.
That fist caught its mark.
All the way from Memphis.
Got to be impressed with Brandon Scott here. Not afraid to take it right to G-Raver here tonight.
Yeah, Brandon Scott using some ground wrestling here, just trying to stifle the momentum and the speed of G-Raver.
You had said about this huge opportunity that awaits Brandon Scott here in the near future, taking on Nick Aldis for the NWA Championship. You almost had to worry, but was he going to overlook G-Raver tonight? From the looks of it, he has not.
Yeah, well, G-Raver's a hard guy to miss in a lineup, I'll say that for him.
Scott, though, very confident in his own ability here.
Scott, multiple-time singles champion in various promotions. G-Raver, of course, primarily known for his deathmatch style. He's crossed with a, whoa, a beautiful dropkick.
Picture perfect. What a drop kick there. Found its mark.
I would say G-Raver has kind of hybridized a hardcore deathmatch style with more of a junior wrestling, if you will.
And that can really go back to G-Raver's training, receiving training from DJ Hyde in CZW and Mike Quackenbush.
Yeah, there's two guys I couldn't see across from each other at a dinner table really easily.
Those are a cornucopia of training there.
Yeah. G-Raver looking for a neck breaker here. Excuse me, Scott, rather. Scott should look for a pin here, and he's
firmly in control here.
He's going to take a breather and kind of find his way in the ring here. It seems like he's making up his mind as he's going here, Ryan. I'm not sure that's the best strategy, or if he has one all that well in place. Here's another neck breaker. He's got it.
And another one.
The weight paid off for Scott there. Mounting a second.
Yes, get down. 1, 2.
Mocking the referee there a little
Letting
bit.
us all think about it. He's going to get counted out in the ropes here if he's not careful. Second drop from the turnbuckle. Net zero for Brandon Scott as G-Raver.
Here comes Raver turning it on.
That lightning assault of G-Raver. Like lariat. Scott's a little dazzled here. Raver measuring him. Misses.
A little too long there for G-Raver.
Scott's going to capitalize here if he can try to silence G-Raver and end this contest. Ah! Has a leg kicked out from under him. And now Raver.
Scott not where he wants to be.
Raver mounting further offense. Look at the scars on his back. I'm not sure if the camera can catch it.
What is this?
Oh, senton!
Great use of the ring there.
Almost three, and Scott shoots an arm up.
James Ray, the referee, just a bit out of position there. Had to go the whole way around the body of G-Raver to count that pin.
G-Raver has been such a harrowing contest in his career. I'm not even sure, like a loss to Brandon Scott would really daunt him here. And he was, for a second, in the title conversation here in ACW for the Heavyweight Championship.
Absolutely was. Mere months ago.
Raver almost gets a knee on Scott. Oh, good God!
Wow.
Springboard to the cutter there, and Raver kicks out. Scott with uncanny ring awareness there, just catching G-Raver almost out of midair. A scintillating cutter.
Very impressive there.
Scott getting frustrated here, though.
Scott's got to capitalize, keep his pressure on.
And if that chop is hitting any of the fresh wounds that G-Raver has endured in his most recent death matches, that has got to sting.
Could only imagine the pain.
I mean, at this point, he's probably got wounds upon wounds, spinning elbows. Into an enziguri.
What a combination there from Scott.
Scott with a German suplex. Scott one more time looking to follow up. Vertical suplex position. Raver's out. Running knee strike. Raver almost walks into an elbow there. Oh, and an elbow for Scott this time.
Staggers Brandon Scott.
G-Raver looking for a flatliner perhaps, and oh, good God! Mounted on the third. And Scott goes down. Here's G-Raver one more time up top.
Here's that training from Mike Quackenbush he alluded to earlier, perhaps. Perked way up top.
Rocket from the crypt is G-Raver. Oh, Meteora! 2 knees to the chest, and Scott might be down here. That's gonna be it. G-Raver gets the nod with a huge Meteora, followed by the pinfall over Mr. Excellence Brandon Scott. Again, perhaps even muddying the title picture for the National Wrestling Alliance.
Absolutely could be. G-Raver, big victory here tonight to kick off ACW's War Eternal.
Great appearance from G-Raver, who's quickly becoming a regular here on the Atomic roster. And once again, I wouldn't be at all surprised to hear him in conversation for the Heavyweight Championship or the Cruiserweight Championship for that matter. Very, very soon, Rod.